Ready.
All right, yeah, off mute. And, my battery's running low. Let me just plug in an extension.
Mr. Dave?
How are you? Is this the cemetery commission?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, good to see you.
How are you? Good to be seen you. Thanks for the fruit basket you sent when I was in 7 hospitals. I appreciate it. Where do I need to?
Sit anywhere.
Anywhere you'd like to sit.
Oh,
You got it?
right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'll give you real quick. Hi.
so let's see here. Why don't I call the meeting to order at 6:03. And I'll just note what we say here on our agenda. In accordance with the requirement of the open meeting law, please be advised that this meeting is being recorded and will be uploaded to the Lunenburg Access YouTube after the meeting. This meeting will be held in person at the location provided on this notice. Members of the public are welcome to attend this in-person meeting. Please note that while an option for remote attendance and/or participation is being provided as a courtesy to the public, the meeting will not be suspended or terminated if technology problems interrupt the virtual broadcast, unless otherwise required by law. Members of the public with particular interest in any specific item on this agenda should make plans for in-person versus virtual attendance accordingly. Thank you. Shall we all rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Usually over there.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. So review and approve minutes. We have the minutes from April 23rd, 2026 that we held here in the Sodolnik Conference Room. We have the minutes from attending the Shirley Cemetery Committee meeting on natural burial at the Hazen Memorial Library, which we just attended for information, no debate was occurred. And the Lunenburg North Cemetery meeting minutes on June 5th, 2026. Any
Question on, I don't know if this is right. I guess halfway down, almost all the way down. When it says June 14th, John Bowen Jr. to champion ceremony, what's it?
Where are you?
Which, oh, should we just go one by one then?
Yeah,
One
it's
at-
April 23rd.
Okay, April 23rd, 2026 meeting minutes. Yes.
To champion ceremony?
Yeah, well, to
Coordinated?
coordinated.
Coordinated,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I didn't know
A little busy.
there was a champion someplace, or?
Yes. So he put the whole ceremony together, worked with Todd and Bill Bernard,
So,
and wrote a nice,
so it's coordinated ceremony.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, need that. Need that one.
Do you want my pen?
23rd. Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know if it was stated as champion or coordinator.
I didn't use that word, so
Okay,
could have been either or.
okay. And then, one thing I noted was, right up front, the DPW, Todd Holman discussed, is it Mike McGrath of the Historical Society or Vernon?
Rich,
Rich McGrath.
Richard McGrath.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Richard, that's it. Richard,
I
okay.
should have you look at my notes before I send them out, huh?
Yeah, he's got the Levi Stone. Levi
Ah,
Stone.
yeah.
I gotta call him tomorrow.
Any other comments on the April 23rd, 2026 meeting minutes? Can I entertain a motion to accept these minutes as amended? Mike to Richard and Champion to coordinate.
Yes, second motion?
I make a motion to we
I'll make a
accept it with the corrections made.
Okay. Want a second?
I do, I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
You can hold on to those, I got these right here. Yep.
On to the Hazen Memorial Library meeting minutes where we attended, but no deliberation took place. Any comments to those meeting minutes?
Acceptable.
Would you like to make a motion?
Make a motion, we accept the minutes Thursday, May 15th, Hazen Memorial Library.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And last but not least, the Lunenburg North Cemetery meeting on June 5th, 2026. Any
This,
comments?
it's- Okay, the difference in amounts from the meeting minutes of April 12th for the North Cemetery was around 140,000. And the meeting of the minutes from June 5th was 300 to 160.
Okay, but we're just reviewing the minutes. Those amounts were what we talked about, so are those accurate? And then when we get into the
Okay.
backlot expansion, if we want to talk about differences in amounts, we can, but we're just documenting the specific amounts made at that meeting. No comments? Okay.
Make a motion to approve Friday, June 5th meetings, minutes.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Great, thank you. Okay. On to invoices due. I think the only outstanding invoice would,
Mike,
yes.
have a comment?
Oh, public comment.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes.
Dave Rogers, 82 Highland Street. I have in the past been very vocal about what I consider to be some shortcomings with the cemetery, specifically around holidays and the mowing there. I'm here to say that I am pleased with what has taken place, because it's a big difference. The cemetery really looks perfect. I mean, so I'm the kind of a guy, I might, complain, but when, good things are needed to be said, I try to do that as well. So for the record, I want to congratulate everybody that was concerned about that because the outcome was great. So I would like that added as part of the record, if I could. In addition to that, Lunenburg's a great place, and it's the first time this ever happened to me in the 50 years that we've been here. But our flag out in front that my wife and I put up was stolen. I don't know who, but it was, well, we replaced it, and we also came up with a flag that was in kind of sort of disrepair. So I want to drop this off in hopes that someone who's responsible for this can dispose of it accordingly. Okay? So
Okay.
those are the two issues that I have, and I want to thank those involved.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you, Dave.
much.
All right.
I'll take that, I'll put it with, I got some more already.
Do you?
I'll put it in the bag with the
Okay,
rest.
thank you so much.
Yep.
I'd like to stay, but my wife is out in the car. And, she said the ice cream was going to melt my fat rear end out there. So for those of you that know her, you don't want to mess with her. So thank you again, and I will exit stage left.
Thanks,
Nice to
Dave.
see everybody, and thank you again
Thank
for
you.
what you're doing for the veterans and the cemetery. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Always
for
a
coming.
pleasure to see you,
Appreciate
Mr.
it.
Rogers.
All right.
I don't think you want to mess with anyway.
No, no. I'll go up my deck and call you, but I don't know if you'll hear me. Yeah.
I'll listen for it.
Okay, I'll give you a buzz. All right, thank you again.
Thank you.
Yep, see ya. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you look like $1 million.
Really?
Yeah, green and wrinkled. Give me 5. Bye, everybody.
Okay, any public comment from the board? I would like to thank John Bowen Jr. for his efforts and all the diligence put into the flag burning ceremony, and Todd Holman and Bill Bernard for supporting that. That was a nice presentation and a good amount of work put in, and the Boy Scouts of Troop 1728 did a great job there, along with the Marines, and also cemetery commissioners and myself and Donna Landry. So it was good to see everybody.
That was a good event. That was really was.
Thank you.
I thought it was too, and I did want to bring something up, and maybe this is for future, that maybe we can think about this. We should have really put something online, and I really realized afterwards that we should probably have put it on discussing Lunenburg. But I'm not sure who that would come from. Would it be from, it would have to come from one of our personal accounts. I don't know if we could act as the town. It was just something that I thought we should bring up, because a lot of people are on that page. So maybe the next time we have something involving a ceremony, then we do post it ahead of time instead of just doing something on YouTube.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Okay, we can look into how to post.
Yeah, I just thought it was a good idea.
Commission. No other further public comment? Invoices, we have the Sims Cloud annual maintenance and burial search hosting renewals for $2,691.
How much is in, and what,
And we
we haven't gone through the,
right, we will,
Okay.
I believe we pay for that out of perpetual care.
okay.
We know how you could save some money out of that, you know. By not having it.
By not having the software.
Yeah.
At
The
all.
software's already, you're paying double for a software that you guys don't really need to pay, because we already have it in my office. You can still access it through our computer and our system.
That's actually a good point. Because I haven't used it in
The only,
6 months, I don't know if you have.
I don't know if we should, I don't know, is it something we wanna bring, I mean, we can, we should. I mean, you really, the only difference is the death certificates in the DD 214s. That's the veterans stuff. That's the only thing that you guys don't have access to, and right now you do.
But they've also given us free when we needed something,
Yeah,
they looked it up and they got it for us.
that's right, they can do that, but you're paying
Right.
twice the money. You don't need to do that.
Well, it isn't twice, but it is extra for the view-only license. So you have the full service license, and then there's an extra
That's
for
correct.
the second view only.
But you don't really need that.
It's only 2 sales of lots though to.
Right,
Yeah.
so I can go back to
Well, how
them
much is that for the second
and
sale?
ask them to break that out. I think he did do.
Because everything on my computer, you guys have access to except for the
Right,
death certificates
right.
and the DD 214s. Everything else you guys have access to. So whatever you're paying $20-something $100 for something that you don't need, you already have it.
Yeah, let's
I
see.
thought it was mentioned years ago that we didn't have access to what you had.
What?
That's why we bought this.
That's correct. No, you guys weren't supposed to have access to the DD 214s and the death certificates. That was never part of the cemetery commission. Was not supposed to see that stuff. You guys weren't, because you guys that come and go. You guys, there's certain people that come in. That's stuff that you guys don't need to see. That's only for the superintendent and Bill Bernard if he needs to look at it. But he doesn't even need to look at it. It's just
And
kind
why
of
wouldn't the cemetery commission need to see?
because you guys don't need to see that stuff. You guys don't need to see death certificates and manners of death and stuff like that. That's not what that was for. You guys have every access to everything else
Yeah.
except for that. So you're paying 22, whatever it is, Mike. I don't know what you're paying, but
It's not broken out.
I mean, you guys.
It should be, but I asked them to break it out.
Yeah.
When's it due?
In the way that you guys got that license was not correct.
When's it due? When's it due to be paid?
The cloud annual maintenance is $1491, and the burial search annual hosting is $1,200. So I think that the extra, just view only, is part of the $1,200. But I can go back and ask them because it's not due till.
Yeah. You guys could save yourself $1,200 right there on the spot.
When's it gonna be 1,200?
How much?
It's,
What was it? 22? I thought it was 20. I thought it was.
the current bill doesn't break it out.
Yeah. Well, we can go back 4 years ago and check on it and see what it was. I thought it was like $2,000 they were spending. Save that money right there. They have access to my computer and everything else. The only thing they can't see is the death certificates and the DD 214s. It's just something I figured I'd bring it up since you guys are talking about money.
Yeah, I can dig that up.
Postpone this to the next meeting?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
postpone it to next meeting. It is a fraction of it. I mean, we could do without having the instant and just work with you for information extraction.
Because have you ever used the software?
Oh, yeah, I was just looking at it. And
Yeah, you guys have the right to call
Yeah.
Raymaker. You guys could do that, like I do it all the time. You guys can call and get in updates and all that information. The only thing is, like I said, the only thing before a certain commission got on here, nobody had that before. Nobody had the information of that stuff, of the deaths, manner of death and stuff like that. in the DD 214s. That wasn't part of Lance and those guys. They never wanted it. There was never, they didn't care about that stuff. They cared about everything else, me having all the system to do everything. But like I told you before, you guys can come right in, and look- you guys can look at all my stuff, except for the death certificates. Well, you guys ended up somebody on the commission, you know, I don't know, say.
And why, just out of curiosity, why wouldn't we want to know?
Because
about that?
because you guys don't need to know who,
Why?
how, because before you got on this board and before the past commission women
Right,
got on this
yeah.
board, you guys didn't need to know how people died. That wasn't part of this. So your past commissioner got it in ways that she shouldn't have done. I don't want to say well how, but you just didn't need to see that stuff, Dave. That wasn't available. That wasn't supposed to be
No,
available.
that's,
So it's only for the superintendent and not
the,
for the commissioners?
there's
I'm just trying to
images
figure this out.
and there's
Yeah.
categories you can
Yeah.
put the images in. So
Right.
if the images are put in the right categories, you can say, well, these people don't have view access to that. So if
Right.
you put all your DD 214s and this category,
Yeah,
then the user going in on
Yeah.
the cemetery commission license can't see those.
that's correct. That's
So-
correct.
So we don't have access to them unless they're
Unless you
inadvertently-
get a second license, which you did. So now you're paying for that.
No,
just to see that.
ours is view only, and then what we see is limited on the personal information.
You guys can see the DD
Yeah.
214s and the death
We
certificates.
have a second license now.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
this ain't
The
any
last
different.
But
commission-
it's a view, it's a viewer.
Right now,
Yeah.
Nancy got the license to see all that information.
No, it's
They
it's
downgraded.
one bundle
They
where you
downgraded
guys,
it?
you have complete access and ours is just a view. And the difference, like, we're, the town, anybody in the town, as you can see.
That's right. That's
Can pull
correct.
up
That's right.
the information
Yeah,
and then they,
right.
you know, you could just type in, say, Smith, and this is what you can see,
Right.
you know?
Exactly.
So you can, anybody in the town can do burial searches. And there's actually online software too to get you to that too.
So Mike, you can't see the death certificates?
No, this is kind of what you see, you can see the JPEGs.
I know
So
all
this
that.
this is what we can see. And, you know, that's probably the deed.
That's
What's the
deed.
paperwork there? What's that?
That's the deed here.
Yeah, that's the deed.
Oh, that's the deed, okay.
You know, so that's what, but what our copy gets us is that we can also, like, well, if you come up, like, you can't run reports or anything, so we can run reports too.
Yeah, right.
So that helps if you,
Yeah.
but we can just let you run the reports, because some of the reports are blank, because we don't have, we haven't.
All I'm saying is,
So-
up until 4 years ago,
Yeah.
none of the commission members had access to DD 214s
Right.
and death certificates. And
Well,
you're
what he's
saying-
saying now, we still don't.
When did you guys downgrade that? I don't remember ever talking about that.
I can ask him how he does that, but
Because that's news, that's first news to me.
I don't know who, you know. You can see,
Was it Brandon Finley from
yeah,
Sims?
probably Brandon,
It's Brandon.
you know, you can see the,
Well, that's okay then. I mean, then everything's fine. If you want to continue to use that system and pay that extra money, that's fine, as long as you guys
Yeah.
don't have access.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem giving it up, and
It's up to
we'll
you.
just work with.
I just think it's a waste of money.
Yeah, it's probably still $700-800, so we can forfeit that, and I'll contact them and see
Yeah,
if it's not too late to take that out for this year.
yeah.
What was
But then we have to put more work onto Todd if we want to see something. He has to run the reports, and right now, you got enough to do.
No, you could still look at everything in the computer. You can see everything I see. The only thing that you're not gonna see is the death certificates and the DD 214s. You can do everything else. That's the way it was before this all came about, this problem. You guys had everything, you could see everything on my computer and run all kinds of reports and do whatever you wanted to. The only thing that was left out was two screens, the DD 214s and the death certificates.
Well, if we
nobody else
drop- if
before-
we drop the view blocking of that,
Mhm.
then if we used your computer, we'd see everything, so we would rely on you to do it. And that's fine, I think that's fine.
When did you guys do, I don't remember, I
'Cause-
never heard you guys do that, to turn, I mean, did a,
I'll ask them, how you know, that's what we can see.
yeah, I mean, that's great, I mean, if that's it, then great,
Yeah,
I didn't know that, I didn't know you guys did that. All right,
I haven't used it in so
Just-
long.
yeah,
yeah, and the thing too, that they do give us X amount of hours to do GIS updates.
yeah,
So we should take advantage of that when we finish the layout of the new back lot. Get them to load that up.
And you're not gonna get those hours if we separate, if we.
No, I'll ask them. I'll just say we don't need the view only. Is that, what's the, well, I ask them what the cost is.
Yeah.
So that's not an essential.
Because we do want the maintenance and the viewing
Right,
of what he helped us with before.
yeah,
And I think that's 3 to 4 hours,
right,
it's free.
yeah.
Yes. So like one of the emails says, the 1420 is your annual maintenance fee for one full license and one read-only license.
Okay.
The
You have a
1200
full license.
yeah,
thought is the
You
full,
guys-
you go the read-only.
right. What did
And
they,
then the 1200 is to put it up on the public-facing side. So we can't get out of the 1200, but
no.
we
yeah.
could reduce the 1400 if you give up the read-only
Okay.
license.
Is that with or without seeing that information? Because if they want to pay.
I don't know what,
See, that's what
what it
I'm,
means.
see, this is it's a, so we need to find out when that happened. When, do you guys remember when you guys downgraded the license?
It was the previous commission, so it's not last year, it was the year before.
See, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. That's why I brought it up.
Well,
because I
you
thought-
weren't in the meetings most of the time.
Yeah. Well, that's right. That's correct, Dave. I wasn't in the meeting for 3 years. That's correct.
Okay,
That's right.
but yeah, I think it was not last year, I think it was the year
Yeah,
before.
it had to be the year before. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, if you guys want to keep it, and well, that's all. That was my concern.
We'll just
Yeah. You guys.
Michael check
Yeah. Okay.
and see what the layout is.
Okay.
Now, if anything, would we still have access if anything happened to Todd? Like he decides he wants to leave or he's injured or whatever, through you, do we still have access to the portal?
Yeah, username and password.
that's it.
Right,
Yeah.
you never know if we make changes and he decides to work for another town.
I ain't working. Don't trust me. I ain't working
I
nowhere
don't think he's
else.
changing now.
Don't worry about that, Dave. I ain't going nowhere else.
But that's just a email to Brandon or
That's right.
Bill has.
Yeah, let me know. Let me
Username
know.
and password.
Do
Okay.
you want me to contact Brandon? Would that be one less thing for you to do?
Yeah, if you like to, sure.
Sure, I can do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can you get a breakdown from him, a layout,
Yep.
what everything goes for?
Yeah, because if you can get all that the same thing again without having that, it's $1,200.
Yeah, and it's read only, so it's not like we can help you out and enter your information.
Right.
You have to do that through your portal, so. They have everything here, except for reports, but reports can just be run. Okay, anything else on the Sims maintenance and software? Okay, we'll pick that up next meeting.
Next meeting.
Next item, Shirley Cemetery Commission Forum. We attended that on natural burial. And Shirley has, they did a video, they showed it in Maine, I believe. Basically, it's burial of the body without a vault or casket.
Really?
And there's a lot of people, I talked to two people that were from Lunenburg, while that was there, and they were very interested. So I don't think we can just shrug it aside. I think we should look into it.
I thought the law was you have to be in a vault.
No, not from what they're saying.
Yeah,
But it did
we could-
take them a number of years
Yeah.
to get it approved.
Well,
So-
our rules say that you have to be in a vault, so,
The town of Lunenburg?
yeah, it's in our rules, you have to be within a vault.
Yeah, but we
But I thought
don't
that
have
was-
rules for the,
Yeah, but we're gonna have to find something, I mean, I can.
natural burial. We don't have rules for that.
I belong to the Massachusetts Cemetery Association, I can find out exactly how that works also, you know?
Yeah, I think we should do it as a,
There is an
Yeah,
office that does
as
that,
a-
though, right? Didn't they say they called the state and they had an office for just
yeah.
natural, I think they had, embalming is not required by law. No cremated remains in the, okay, so they have a high salt content. That's what is at the meeting.
So there's no vault.
There's
body goes in the
nothing
ground.
required
Without
by,
being involved.
It's wrapped.
there's nothing required by
I
Massachusetts
don't
A
know.
law.
shroud, and that's because of the, they said they didn't do that because of the embalming fluids going into the earth.
Right.
So how quick do they have to get the body in the ground, because it's gonna smell?
Well, they said actually, you know, there's a difference between real life body decomposition and like the movies, and, you know, you do have days before you're, assuming you're not out in the, you know, exposed year, but,
Yeah,
Where you haven't started to decompose
Right,
because of
right,
some other
right.
reason.
right.
And they only have to go down 3.5 to 4 feet.
Wow, no kidding.
That's all they have to.
And they do.
but nowadays, people pass away, and it might be a week or more
Right.
before they're buried.
But then they put them in the vault at the,
Funeral home.
Funeral home.
Yeah,
Or the
Yeah, is it
mausoleum.
refrigerated?
Yeah, or the mausoleum, yeah.
right, my,
It must be the same almost, you know, you're using a funeral home.
Talking about the mausoleum, I talked to a few funeral directors, they really wanna rent out the mausoleum for bodies over the winter. I think maybe you should decide to maybe do that, you know? $300, $400, something like that.
Put them in the mausoleum
Yeah,
versus,
just, yeah.
who's asking for that?
A few of the funeral directors that I've been working with, asking me if we could rent the mausoleum. I said I'd bring it up at the meeting tonight.
So,
their mausoleum or our?
Well, they don't have mausoleums, they just have it in their funeral director's home, wherever it is.
Mhm.
It's either in the garage or down in the basement. But we take the bodies from the winter and put them in our nice mausoleum, you know?
How many
And
spaces do we have in the mausoleum?
15.
Okay.
In the first year I built that, I had 12 people in there the first year. And then it's totally dropped off since then. Maybe,
so 15 out of, how many are total there?
I had 12. There's 15 squares, and I had 12 people in there the first year I had it. And since then, I've only had a couple here and there, and that's it. But
Is that the old one then, in North
the old
Cemetery?
one, you could put 9 in there, but it's very tight. It's not like today's caskets. Back then it was just pine boxes, so you can't put 9 bodies in there. You could probably put 6, but not 9. So if you guys think about maybe wanting to rent that out this coming winter, there's some revenue right there. You know, so
I'm not opposed to it if there's space.
yeah, I get asked all the time. They ask me all the time. I says I'll ask them. You know.
I thought there was over 20. Are we talking about the same one that's in the North Cemetery?
Yeah, the mausoleum, where we
Yeah.
put the bodies. Yeah, the
That's
niche,
the
the niche
parking
wall
lot.
is on the back side. The niche wall is where the cremations go, the niche wall.
Oh,
And
that's
then on
where
the
you-
street side, I put the
On the
bodies
street
inside.
side.
where I put the bodies for the winter, that's the mausoleum.
So it's like the
Okay.
same thing.
Yeah, right, so the mausoleum is all brick, and that's what we built first for the bodies. And then we did the niche wall, and that's an 18-inch panel. It's made out of aluminum, and then that we bolted that to the back of the brick. So we drilled 4 holes, and we drilled into the mausoleum and put plates and nuts on the back. That's what holds the niche wall up. So you got the mausoleum in the front, street side, and then on the back, the parking lot side, you have the niche walls, where we sell for $1,000 a piece. So, yeah.
Does that have any climate control in it? Or?
No, but when I dug it, I dug like 5 feet down. I
Yeah.
dug really deep and put a lot of crushed stone, just so you can get that air up in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So when it's hot out there, you can go in there, it's not too bad.
And in the winter?
In the wintertime, it's cold.
It's cold?
It's cold.
Okay.
And that's what you want in the wintertime.
Also, there's I'm not sure if it's the supervisor, cemetery supervisor for Westford or Shirley, but Connor Mendes is the other person that we can, he'll have a lot of information.
Yeah.
His name is Connor Mendes. I picked
From
that up
Shirley?
when we were leaving,
Right,
site.
right.
but I think that's Westford, I'm not sure. It's either Westford or Shirley.
Just something to think
And
about.
they do it sequentially. You're not getting plots ahead of time. You're getting next available spot to bury.
Right now in the north, yes.
No,
So-
no, I mean for natural burial.
Oh, no, oh, that's.
They just say, here's where it's gonna be, and you just start at one spot and the next. You don't buy.
You don't buy, you don't pick.
buy your plot.
So do we designate an area for it then?
Yeah, you would say whatever we need, what are we for a plot, like you just be like 6 by 100 feet, and you're just gonna go down, or in Maine, they show that you have to probably, in the woods a bit, so you're probably going into different, but you're just going sequentially.
So in our
With
case, like
natural.
the expansion area in the north, we just pick a road, this is the road where we're gonna do these?
Well, I think even you would probably say like in the back, maybe where you're not going to do, you might say, okay, along the back perimeter, we'll just go.
Yeah, maybe.
Work our way.
Maybe where the 8-lot cremation area is gonna be. We could start it from the wall, from the street,
Yeah.
go about halfway, stop, and then that next half going towards the woods could be the,
Yeah.
what do they call it again?
Natural burial.
Natural burials,
Do they have markers?
yes.
They'd have to have marks.
They do
How
marks.
could you?
Well,
Some of
regular
them take
headstones?
just a regular stone
So how do you,
and engrave on that.
do they put, is there cremations? How do you do that? I mean, so if you put a body in the ground and say the husband wants to be next to his wife, how do you sell the lots? I mean, how do you?
You're not, you're in that spot and.
So you could be next to Tom, Dick, and Harry next to
That's
you?
it.
Yep.
Wow, that's kind of weird, huh?
I mean, I don't
It's a
see
different
why
way
we
of looking
couldn't
at it.
sell it. And
Yeah, because you don't wanna dig where the body is, right?
Well, it's to say this, I do this, and I bury this lady here, and 3 years down the road, the husband's got cancer, he wants to die, he wants to be next to his wife. He's gonna have to go down the road.
Yeah.
Take
Something.
take 20 bodies down.
Is that what they do, really?
Then
I
it
think
would have
so.
to-
We
then
could
it-
look
I don't,
into
we
it.
should look into it.
There's a lot of questions there for me.
Yeah.
You might be able to, after the first person, say, okay, we're
Put one on
gonna,
top of the other, you'd have to go deeper.
or you give them extra room, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't wanna dig
See,
where
and
there's no vault.
When we do our
That's
burials,
true, too. That's gonna be tough, difficult.
this
to
is
do.
how our burials are.
I understand.
When we do a vault, I'm 3 inches away.
Yeah.
So when you now you get it's 3 foot 8, 3'4", right? 3'4", and there's a vault here and a vault here, and there's probably 3 inches here, 3 inches to the next one. But
Yeah,
when we
so-
do when we do the natural bodies, they're gonna be like, are they gonna be right next? How am I
Well,
gonna
that's
dig
why,
that?
right?
How can I dig that? How am I gonna know if I'm gonna be digging a body?
We gotta look into that.
We gotta look into
There
it,
are
'cause
ways
they didn't
from-
mention that at
from
all.
making that
How,
At the
how,
meeting.
you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna put a body here, and then say a year passes, I'm gonna put another body there, and the grass is all growing, I'm not gonna know exactly where it is. What happens if I?
We might have to-
But it's all, from what they said, it's all like nature. You don't have to do what you're talking about doing.
Right.
For the new section where you have to dig up the old dirt and put it, you don't do that. You just leave it the way it was.
You're going into what's there?
what's there.
And you're becoming part of the
Yeah.
earth.
I guess we could.
That's why they
I
call
think
it
that
natural
was the
area.
main, the main looked like it was a cart, a cart road, and
Yeah,
here's your spot. We got you between this rhododendron but the Shirley, they dedicated a spot,
Yeah,
a
they have
strip in the
dedicated.
back
Do
of there.
they dig it by hand, or do they dig it with a
It's
it's
tractor?
done, that's a good question, but I know it's done beforehand.
Yeah.
By hand?
I don't know if it's done.
I want to
I don't
raise.
think-
I don't think
Yeah,
it's
it's
done.
gonna be
I
by
don't think
hand.
it's done. No.
Yeah, we gotta, there's a lot of questions there.
Yeah, it was, they're doing it, they're doing it. But
See, I always thought it was a plant. You bury the, really, I thought it was a tree. I thought a natural body. I didn't hear about this until a few years ago when you guys brought it up. You buried somebody and then you put a tree there, or a shrub or something, and that was, but you're saying they just wrap up the
Send me the
body?
questions you have, and I can check with this
Yeah.
Connor Mendez, and
Yeah.
he'll know. Because he's been doing it for years,
Wow.
from what they said.
And,
He's the cemetery supervisor.
in Westford.
I think it's Westford.
Did you go talk to him?
Yeah, there's interest. There were a couple Lunenburg residents there, and a Lunenburg resident posted it on one of the town public pages, and
Mhm.
that's what kicked us off.
Okay.
All right, on to DPW director and superintendent reports.
All right, so back and forth with Dillis and Roy again. So I handed everybody one of these. They got it down to 62,000, and then with the contingencies, just under 79,000. I don't think we're gonna get it much lower.
No, that's
So-
good. That's
I
good.
think it's in the right range that we can
Yeah.
go forward with it now.
Yep.
Right, so I had the 50,000 capital fund. Dillis and Roy's gonna cost maybe 15,000 of that, so there's 35,000. So maybe another 35 to 40,000 from the commission, and we can go forward
With bid.
with a bid, yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think I need a vote tonight, but I guess I probably need some kind of commitment that you're willing to spend that kind of money to do this work.
Now, is this all gonna be done in 1 year or 2?
I'm hoping this year, right? Get it out to bid soon, within a month or so, and try to get it done before the snow flies.
When they reduce these costs, did it cause any hardship for what you have to do?
No.
Do you have to do anything extra?
No, to reduce the cost, we reduced the size, right? Instead of the full area, we
Oh,
cut
this
it in
is half.
half, right? And then instead of digging down the full depth we wanted to go, we cut that in half,
Okay.
right? So we had to compromise to get it into our price range, but still doable, still workable.
You usually go down how many feet? 6?
5, 4.5, 5 feet.
And now we're only going down 3.5?
No, we're still gonna go down the 5 feet, but the reason why we want that 2 feet is for the cremations on top. We wanna be able to have the
Oh.
decent material,
Right,
you know?
right, and if you leave it like it is now, anytime it would rain,
Yeah.
as soon as he drove the backhoe out there, it would just turn
Yeah,
to
it's-
mud. and
It's
mess.
too much clay, there's too much
Yeah.
clay up top, and
Right.
it packs like a rock, and when it gets wet, it's slick and mud, and it just tears everything up, so.
Right, so
That's
we're
what-
gonna take out enough of that he can dig the cremation holes
Yeah.
relatively easy.
And
And
still
we're
drive
not
the
gonna
tractor.
ruin the whole place
Right.
every time the backhoe goes out.
Yeah. Yeah. Remember a couple of years ago, I did the one in the north, and it was early spring, and we had that rain, and I destroyed, coming in from the last road, coming up, trying to get the machine up there. I couldn't even get the machine up there. And then I came in from the compost bin and totally destroyed it, just to do that burial, because it was all clay, it's all clay.
Right, so it's
We
the
can't
same
have that
material
stuff.
there, where he made the mess is
Right.
the new expansion area, so we can't have that happening all the time, so we gotta get that material out.
Yeah.
The tree removal,
Mhm.
just a question, I don't know if they do it or not, but whoever comes in and removes the tree, they're gonna sell it, they're gonna cut it up and sell it right around. Is there some way that we would find somebody that wouldn't charge us if they're gonna sell it right around to someone else?
I don't think so.
I don't think you-
They don't
the
get that
cost
kind of
is
money
not-
from it.
To get somebody to come in there, it would probably cost more than having whoever we get is gonna hire somebody else to come in and take it and do it. In
Oh.
other words, yeah, so if we say,
So you wouldn't hire someone like Flag
it's,
or?
we're not part of it now. Now it's in the contract. So once we put it out the bid, that whoever we hire, that's gonna do that work, that's up to him. He could do it with his own guys, or he could sub it out to somebody else, which is gonna be a lot cheaper
So
than
you're
us.
making one bid instead of different
Correct.
Yes.
bids?
And I don't have time to be dropping trees and
Oh,
we had a program about 5 years ago. We had a safety guy that was gonna come in and cut all the trees for us. They're all acorn trees, they're all oaks, they make a mess. They're
Right.
not good for what we, yeah, we're gonna keep the line in the front by the wall. We're gonna keep those beautiful 7 up front.
Right.
But that's why we're gonna start the burials 30 feet away from the wall. So all the acorns are gonna come down, and that's one section.
what about that one tree that has a big hole around it, like in the back there?
That's gonna come out.
That's
'cause we
gonna
gotta-
come out.
Yeah, that's
And
gonna
you're
come
gonna
out.
level the whole
We
thing?
have, yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
We're gonna level it, pitch it. We're gonna level
Right.
it, but pitch it.
Right.
But we do have a lady, remember I had said, a lady came in from, where did she come in from? Remember I told her, Richtown there in Boston. She came in and
Wants
her,
to donate trees.
She
So right
wants to
now,
donate.
the cost estimate has 3 trees, or 4 trees in it. Right, on this sheet, the last 4 items.
oh yeah, dogwood,
Yeah.
red cedar, red maple.
Right, so we can get those donated,
Yeah.
we can take those out of the contract.
You can do a nice road right down the middle, Dave, right down the middle.
Yeah, it's short
You know.
money, but
Because the trees that we have that we wanna take down, they're all acorns, they just make a mess. They have so much cover that you have no grass, it's all moss and it's all acorns and it's a hell of a mess to pick up. You know, that's why we gotta take them out, half of them are dead. I mean, yeah, some of them are okay, some of them are not. But we could get some nice beautiful trees and put some nice maples and red maples and cedar.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, we need to approve this now, or?
well, we don't really have a complete dollar figure, until it goes out to bid, we don't know for sure. But I guess I need some kind of commitment that you're willing to spend the money, right? So when
This amount of money or more? What's,
approximately 40,000.
okay, so
Hopefully
not
less.
the 78, 40?
No. No,
Say 45 to make it clear, and
Yeah.
then if people donate
Right.
trees and
right.
all, and that's off of the sale of lots, right? Let's see here.
I don't see where
We're
it's,
at,
oh, sale of lots.
Are we at 106 or we have to subtract out?
94,000 original in the budget? Transferable, not sale of lots.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, 94.
Right, so you have it on yours as 74,000, so I think you've subtracted out some of the other work that you were planning.
Right. We had agreed to pull 20 out of that to cover the stone straightening and
Right. So you have the money.
Stone Street?
the stones, the gravestone straightening in South Cemetery.
Okay,
I think we signed off on all those invoices.
Yeah, everything's done.
So that should,
so this is inaccurate, the 94 should be 74, you say 20,000?
Bill pulled these numbers
Yeah,
today,
today.
right?
So right now, it's showing the year-to-date is 106,000. Right, but on Mike's sheet, he's showing 74,000, so he subtracted out some of the other work that you've been planning.
Right.
Right, I didn't do that, these are actual,
Okay.
what's
So,
sitting in the account today,
so what's the number that's sitting in the account today?
the 106,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
106?
yeah.
But we can't forget what you were subtracting before, Mike? Do we know what that was
Well,
for?
we're saying that was paid.
Oh, that was paid.
Well, I guess we need to verify that the
Yeah.
invoices were paid.
That was 9,900, that was
Yeah.
Yeah.
paid a while ago, yeah,
Yeah.
a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago.
So these are all accurate, up to date.
That's what,
Right.
But you were
Reflected
just
what the
saying,
invoices
you have
said.
another sheet that says 70 some odd thousand?
Yep, that's Mike's numbers right there. How did you get there?
And that's
I don't think-
minus the 20, see, it's both of these. It's sale of lots is 74,
Yeah.
and the 20 we moved to the
Put in the
capital
capital fund?
fund. Plus a remainder that was in the fund, right?
Yeah, so it's,
34,000, you're
Yeah,
saying is the remainder? Expendable.
So I think we're in good shape, because I don't know if she actually even moved all that, because they're saying we can just
Yeah,
spend
but if
out
she's
of
going to
the master
remove
fund.
it, if she's going to remove it, then we
Right.
gotta be careful
Yeah.
how much we
Yeah,
take.
with the movement, we'd still have the 74, right? So if we commit the 40 to 45,000, we're down to 30, around 30K right now.
Can you bring up on the computer how many sales we had last year and the year before? Because I know last year we didn't have that many sales of lots.
So this is, I got it here, but this,
but Dave, the reason we didn't have a lot of sales last year is because I told you, people wanna buy in the area, so they're holding off on buying lots. The only lots I'm really selling are the people that are passing away and need something immediately. When you just said, we didn't
Right.
have a good year, well, it's because,
Well, he showed it last
Yeah,
time.
yeah, I'm
We
just
didn't-
saying, but
We didn't have.
it's not that we didn't have a good year, I got a folder, but I think we counted 17 people that I have in a folder right here that wanna buy in in the expansion area, so it
Okay.
wasn't really a bad year, it was just,
yeah.
they're just waiting, you know what I mean? I don't,
Yeah.
it's not,
It's like waiting for the next Apple phone to come out, they're just waiting.
We're waiting
Yeah,
for the
right.
Red Sox to win.
Right, how, you have a
That's it.
stack already.
I got a folder, yeah, I got a folder right here.
Okay,
Right.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so right now, we've sold 26 lots this year.
oh,
I
26.
thought it was
okay.
34. I thought you told me you said 34.
26.
26?
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple more on my desk.
38 burials.
38 burials. 38 burials, guys.
So
I
far
usually-
this year.
I usually do 30 to 40 a year, and it's
Yeah.
from April 1st till tomorrow. I've done how many? 28, you said?
Well, no, this is the fiscal year.
Oh, I'm
Right,
talking
so
from
we're
April
at the very
1st,
end of it now.
from April 1st till tomorrow, I've done 27 burials. 9 full body, and I think 18 cremations, right? And I've sold 34 lots since April 1st till now.
Is that money in this
I think Bill. isn't it?
106?
Yeah,
Is it already in there, or is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Maybe we should just walk through this then.
Okay.
Because these are all the numbers out of our Munis system, right? So
Right.
these are accurate.
yeah.
Okay,
So, yeah, let's just walk through the rows. So perpetual care, our current balance is 241, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So I thought I sent you the spreadsheet, I didn't. Where it says the label A, B, C, D, I have a tab in the spreadsheet that shows the backup for each one of these.
Oh, okay,
So I'll
okay,
send it to you tomorrow.
okay.
so that A, balanced perpetual care principal, we don't touch that. We just touch the sale of lots, because it says non-expendable.
Right. You can use the interest from that.
So what is B then? Income, perpetual care, minus 7,500?
Let's see.
26
That's-
lots
That's
sold.
from 26 lots sold.
Oh, at 300 per lot that we deposit?
Right. Yeah, I should have sent you the file, so you can see the backup.
Mike,
Okay.
So that, it wouldn't be a negative, would it?
This is all the people that wanna buy in.
In Munis, when it's negative, that means income.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, it's,
so it's a plus in layman's terms.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
right,
So that's good.
right,
So that was income into perpetual care this year to date.
yeah.
Okay. And trees and so, and then C, expenditure, purchase of service, that was Lakeview, okay, so that was all the work. Okay, so
Yeah.
wall straightening from Amanda came out of perpetual care. Okay, so our actual sale of lots will be even healthier. And then expenditure supplies, okay.
So the expenditures already came out, it's
Yeah.
not,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah,
so that's all done.
and then,
Then we have a balance sale of lots.
okay, well then sale of lots, we're at 106. Okay, we're all right, so then the 14,700 is the sale of lots portion of the lot sale, which is 500 per lot, yeah.
Yep.
Investment income, oh good, okay, so that's from the trust funds, the interest.
Yep.
So
Okay.
which part are we allowed to use? I know it says here, sale of lots income, we're allowed to use that. Cash balance of sale of lots. What number are we gonna be? I guess this is directed to you, Bill.
Mhm.
What number are we looking at? Are we adding the 14 to the 106?
It's already in there.
It's already in the
Right,
106.
that's, the line's just showing how much this year is
Yeah.
put into it.
Okay, so all we have to be interested in is the 106.
Right,
Okay. And then
I see
the
what
top
you mean.
one, the balance perpetual care principal, all we're interested in is the 241.
basically, yeah,
Because everything's added into that.
right.
Okay. What's the letter I, expenditure site improvements?
So that'd be your capital line item.
Oh, that's good till November, it says, 10,000.
Well, that was the Fish Street wall, right?
Oh,
That was
okay,
the
so that's used,
7,800.
that's used already.
Yeah,
So the only numbers we have to be interested in is the 106 and the 241.
the
Is that right?
241 is the principal, so we would need an interest line from that.
Yeah, but We don't have, I don't see where the interest is there.
But we're not gonna spend perpetual care for the back lot, we'll spend out of the 106 of the sale of lots.
Yeah.
Okay, but how much interest do you think there is of the 241?
Wasn't it like 1,700 last time I checked, it was 1,700?
1,700?
It
That
wasn't a
I'm not
lot,
sure, I don't have that number.
but that was,
Okay.
that was every quarter.
Yeah, we were about 14K.
1,400?
We paid a few
Yeah.
things, and, but if we paid for the stone straightening out of that, so we're probably down, yeah, probably below 10K, but I
Okay,
have to readjust the numbers.
so the interest is about 10K.
So I can work with Bill on this to get the final perpetual care we have to spend.
I just want to make sure we're not too low this year, and if next year there really isn't that many people being buried, we don't have much added to it,
Right, right.
okay? I just want to be careful that,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
Right,
I think maybe 40,000 we should have in there at all times, or 50, one or the other.
right,
But-
but at the same time, we need to expand, we're running out
I
of
understand.
lots.
That's why I asked
20
you,
left.
that's why I asked you if it was going to be done this year or
Yeah,
next year.
Oh, we gotta do it this
yeah,
year.
we gotta
Can we
do it
half
this
this
yeah.
year and,
yeah, I'd be fine to do a motion or just a verbal to go ahead for
Yeah.
up to 45K. And this is our last big,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we,
Right,
the
yeah.
Fish Street was some money, South Cemetery. I mean, there are other projects we'd like to do, but we probably
Right.
have to go,
You're gonna have to slow down.
yeah, so,
Yeah.
So we have 106 in the sale of lots now, and you want to use 45 of that.
right. I'd like to say up to,
Mhm.
up to.
So
Yeah.
that would leave 51,000 in there. Is that
Yeah.
what I'm,
Yeah.
is that,
Yeah.
Right.
Sounds right.
we don't have anything else coming out of that now
No.
that you could think of?
We just have, well, we do have the
Well, we got-
one for Leoniston Monument for the work that they did, $3,500, that's it.
Right.
And that's the only thing I have, that's it.
That
And the
and,
Sim software.
and the SIM
Sim
software.
Yeah.
Okay.
So about five, a little
Another-
over 5K,
another
maybe
11,500.
6K left.
So 45, we have 40,000 left in there. now. Okay.
Yeah.
And by then, you haven't collected any money of the 17.
Well, a little bit. Bill and I were talking about that today. Yeah, remember the last meeting we had, you guys had asked me to reach out to some people, and I did. I reached out, and a bunch of people pitched in a little bit, several people.
But the ones for the new place, we haven't gotten any money from them.
Well, no, that's that folder, yeah. I did get a little bit from some people. Not a lot, but enough to secure their,
How many of the 17?
I don't know, maybe, what was I talking
It's
about?
only like 2 or 3.
Yeah, there's only a few.
Okay.
Yeah.
But, like I said, I just showed Mike that folder. It's in here, it's like 17 people.
Okay.
So, and they're ready, they're all ready, they're ready to go.
So there's probably about 12 left if we go up to 1,000 between next
And
year.
plus, you're gonna raise the rates, so,
That's what I'm thinking of right now.
so you're gonna be generating some money now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I think we're good, and then, we kind of draw a line and just,
Yeah.
So go up,
capital odds and ends that we need until we bring back,
so you
So
want
this
to-
is good. When I go out to bid, I have to identify the funding source, so now I
Right.
have it, so.
yeah,
Right, if I don't have a source, then I don't go out to bid.
right. So
Oh,
I would
Yeah,
do
we have
it.
to make sure there's a source.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Now, how many people, what type of, when you go out to bid, just out of curiosity, is it it's not the tree people, what is it, what license do they have to do all this, have to do everything?
Well,
Is it
we'll
construction?
have, yeah, we'll have something in the contract saying what type of contractor we're looking for, how much experience they have, and earth moving, that kind of stuff. That'd
So it
be
wouldn't be anyone like Lakeview, just as an example, or Flash? It wouldn't be the tree people, it would be,
probably
it'd
not
be
a true-
construction.
It'd be more
Yeah.
of a construction
Yeah.
company that
okay,
somebody maybe that does site work, right? Or road building, something, a company that does that type
Yeah.
of work.
okay, I make a motion, we go up to $45,000 to use for the expanding of the back lot.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Yeah, so I'll reach out to Dillis and Roy and have them finish this up and get it going. Get it up and then.
To be taken from the sale of lots fund.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, from the 106, yep. No more than 45.
Okay. So that covers our expansion and our budget and expenditures review. And we want to talk about lot pricing. I did get a,
So, like, just on the DPW and super. Updates.
keep going.
I don't remember where we were the last time with our seasonal helpers. So we had Zach Schoen, we hired him, and then he left.
Yeah.
Then we interviewed 3 people, and we liked all 3. The select board ratified 2 of them. One of them said no, the other one said no, so both said no. And then one of them came back and said yes, so we're in the process of hiring him. And in the meantime, one of the guys we had last year, Peter, he called Todd and said, "Do you have a spot? I want to come back." So we have Peter back already. And then we're in the process of hiring Michael.
Perfect.
Does he have to go through the board too, Peter? Because he was here last time?
He already did.
Yeah.
Oh, he already
Yep,
did?
yep, we snuck that in.
Yeah.
He started the day after.
Oh, good.
So he was your part-time worker last year?
Yes, yeah. I had him for a couple of years, yeah. Good kid,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
And the new person is?
The new person's Mike
Clark
Jr.
Jr.
Ah.
Yeah.
So, maybe you know, he's just going back and forth with Julie right now and the
Yeah,
appointment and
good,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
so it
we're-
should be pretty
Yeah.
soon.
We're already in July, we're gonna be in July. In here, you know, I'm
Yeah.
so, I
It's
know,
hard.
it's
We
a hard
started
process, I
early.
get it, but I'm supposed to have these kids, or I'm supposed to have these men April 1st. I had Xacion for 2 weeks and then he was gone.
Yeah.
And then the process, now here we are, we're going into July, you know.
So if they're starting now, can you increase their hours because we didn't start? in
No, you have to
April?
stay at 19, because if you go over 19, then the town has to do health insurance and stuff like that, so. They have to stay at 19, which is fine, they work hard, they
Yeah.
work hard. Well, I'll find out about Mike Jr.
That's right, that's it.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
The other thing is,
Run 'em.
we had
See him
the
walking, you know.
prisoners in today.
Yeah, we had the prisoners, I had the prisoners, they came in today, we have a good relationship with the lady that's in charge down there, and she gave us a couple days, I got them tomorrow, I had them today, tomorrow. I had them 3 times, you know, because I was begging them, you know, I got nobody, I need help. And then, like Bill was saying, this is the busiest spring that I've ever had with burials, selling lots, meeting families, the busiest, and I've been kind of by myself. So just getting them to
Yeah,
help
so
us.
it's good to have the help.
And Dave just said, and that's how much we're working. He just said, you know, the cemeteries look good. Yeah, the grass, it grows quick, and I you know, it's trying to stay on it.
And we had a young man volunteer last year for a few hours a week.
Jasper.
Yeah, and he's coming back
Yeah.
Next week.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
As
Monday.
a
So
volunteer.
now you have 3 people.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for him.
Yeah.
And he's just a volunteer, but he's a good kid. I think he's still in high school.
I think so.
Yeah, and you know, it's good. That's good.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you want to do this? Do you want to make out this bill now before we? Do you guys want to do this now since we're still on the DPW?
What's
It's
that?
the bill for the Leominster Monument for doing the installation of the headstones and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
It's
I got a question about
Do
that,
we
Yeah.
have,
It's getting populated.
I did make a mistake.
Oh.
I did make a mistake.
because I
Yeah.
went over there I went to all 3 sites today before I came here.
Yep.
And the sign is up for this, but the middle one, did you,
That's what I was just
You decided
explaining.
that
Yeah,
he wasn't there?
I made a mistake, and I told Donna about it. And I was going to tell Mike, but you were at work, but I didn't get a chance to talk to you about it. So I ended up putting Levi Jr., which is from the first wife. That's Hannah, and so we have I had a nice 10 by 10 post. It's about 4.5 feet high. It's pretty heavy. It's 10 by 10 square. It's got a nice point at the top, and we can use it. I already talked to Bobby, and that's what is in here. It reflects that. He's gonna clean it, and he's gonna engrave that his name, Levi Jr., his death date, and his age on that, and I'm gonna install that myself. I'll put that in, and
now, I have a question, because
Hmm?
you said you're gonna engrave it. Is it
Yeah.
gonna be hard to read because the stone is white?
no, he'll probably put black in it to make it stand right out.
so is it gonna go over this one here?
No, it's gonna go to the left. It's gonna go right next to his mother, Anna. So,
Is there a way of cleaning this up? So
yeah, I already, I'm on the process. Today, I grinded it down today. I went over
Right.
there this morning, took the name off,
Right,
because I needed Bobby. Bobby has special paint that
Oh.
covers that. But I
Okay.
didn't have any masking tape, and I wanna do a good job. So Monday, when I go over there to cut the grass and clean up, I'm gonna bring the masking tape and the paint and touch that up nice and square, so it looks
Okay.
perfect.
good.
So why
So-
couldn't you just spray the whole stone, so the whole thing, or the whole part?
Well, you don't wanna spray the other names and stuff. You just wanna
Oh,
spray.
no, I'm just talking about the backdrop, not the names. I understand what you're saying now.
What do you
I
mean?
thought-
What do you mean?
Actually, you know the part that looks like it's,
The gold?
No, it looks like it's brushed, it looks like.
Yeah, that's what I did, I brushed it, but you gotta put a couple coats on, and
Okay,
then,
yeah, that's
and then,
what I'm saying.
but I didn't have any masking tape, so I couldn't make it look square, you know?
No, will that blend in with the,
Yeah, after it will, yep,
okay,
after,
that's
yep,
all, that was
yep.
my only question.
So I made a mistake, I don't know how many times I looked at this paperwork, and I didn't notice it, yeah, you can see it right there, yeah, I didn't notice it.
I already saw it.
Bobby and I were standing there when we put it in, and I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at Hannah, the first wife, and I'm saying, wait a minute, how did I miss this? Wait a minute. His first wife, when you have a son for the first, if I had a son, I would make him Todd Jr. Imagine that, Todd Jr. So Todd Jr. So Levi, he wouldn't do that with his second wife, you know. And then I went back and I said to Bobby, I says, Bobby, I don't think that's right. He says, well, what do you mean? And he says, I think I made a mistake. So I went back in my paperwork and I looked at all my stuff, and come to find out, he was Hannah's boy, not Betsy.
Mm.
So I said, Bobby, how can I fix this without it costing any money? He said, Todd, just grind it down. I got the paint. That happens all the time. I said, okay. So he gave me the paint. I grind it down. I did it. I got a like I said, I got a nice marble marker. It's 10 by 10. Nice point on it. He's gonna clean it all up nice. I'll send you a picture of it, Dave.
You mentioned before, and I don't remember.
Yep.
There's a marker here?
That's correct. That's the center of that grave right there. That's correct.
Center of the
That's the
grave.
center of that grave.
Okay,
That's right.
okay. And then you got a piece missing from the front?
Yeah, that, Rich McGrath has that. I gotta call him, find out when he's ready to.
Where the flag is? There's a,
Right, that, Richard has that.
Richard
Bobby
has
doesn't
that.
have that one. Richard did that one.
okay, gotcha.
So I'm just
Good.
waiting. Yeah. So there's a little bit of touch-up work. Next week, I'm gonna finish it all. And then hopefully we can get a hold of Rich McGrath and the Historical Society, and we can make a nice plaque. They wanna make a nice sign, a metal sign, you know, saying who he is and what he did, and, you know, thank you guys, Commission, Historical Society, Amanda Construction, you know, on the bottom end, you know.
That sounds
And
great.
that's the bill you just passed over?
Yes. So I did make a big mistake. I did. I admit it.
One of those
and-
invoice
Okay.
things.
We're covering it up.
Copies.
I'm covering it up.
Remember I took a picture of it?
Oh,
So what's the price on the bill?
I don't have it.
It's right here. I'm sorry.
I wonder if I could, wait a minute, I might
What?
have it on my phone.
Yeah.
Let me see,
So that's it right there.
if I could,
3,500?
Yeah, so it was allocated for 300, but what he's gonna do is, now he's gonna take this name,
Yeah.
He's gonna clean that stone at
Right.
and then he's gonna engrave that, he's gonna sandblast the name in there, and then he's gonna paint it black, and then I'll put the stone in myself, he doesn't have to do that.
And it's not gonna,
He just charges 500, 250 I think it was.
250 move the monument?
Lettering for the Levi Goodrich,
Okay,
250, yeah, no,
So
250.
it's all in there?
Yeah, 250, I thought it was 500, it's 250, okay, good. Sorry, I didn't mean to do
And
that.
that's the part that's coming off the 51,000, what's left after sale of lots,
Yeah,
right? This-
yep, so you're still in good shape.
I make a motion, we approve the 3,500 for Lemonster Monument.
I second the motion.
all in favor?
Aye. I forgot to have to sign that.
So I can print
All in
this,
favor, we said, right?
yes,
Okay.
if we can print it here. I'm not sure, I have a copy of the invoice payment approval form.
Oh, okay.
So I can ask them if we can print.
Well, I got copies.
Oh, you do?
I brought my copy this time,
Perfect.
because I knew this was gonna happen.
You trust us?
Yeah. Because I remember last time we
We were looking for, it's
Which
on my
one do we
phone.
sign? That one? or
yeah, this one, yeah.
That one there?
I'll just stamp it.
So, that's okay, hold on.
So I got a call from somebody today, and they said, Todd, you did a great job over at the cemetery, over at Cherry Hill, you know. And he gave me a little rundown on the cemetery over there. It's actually not Cherry Hill, it's Clover Hill. Cherry Hill's on the other side.
Which one?
I
What are you
don't know,
talking
he
about?
told me-
Street.
Yeah, Fifth Street. He told me that's Clover Hill. I says, well, what about Cherry Hill down on the bottom? He says,
Do
he
you
said
have a
across the
number,
street
or
was
do you
Cherry
just
Hill.
call it?
I says, he says, back then, of course, it was all farms.
We're gonna do
So,
that out
and
of,
he said, this was Clover Hill right here. I says, wow, I thought it was always Cherry Hill. So much history, it's unbelievable.
I think we would do it out of 8115, sale.
115?
Sale of lots, yeah. That'll bring it down to 40, let me see, 51, that'll bring it down to 48,000 when we're done.
48,000.
When we're done, after
Yeah,
he does his bids and stuff.
right. And that's the last bill I got, Dave. That's the last one. So.
So that motion was really just for the change of cost, because we had motion for the 30/20,
30,
3,020.
oh, you did?
Yeah, we had done that, so that, but that's good, that covers
Okay.
the new
You want
number.
to print your name and sign here?
Looks good though, Dave, huh?
Two signatures.
The walls,
That's all you need is
Yeah.
two.
the walls, Dave, everything look good over there? The walls? And the
Oh,
see the
yeah.
black chain?
It looks
Doesn't
great.
that
want
black
a
chain
copy
look
of
nice?
this?
It makes it, you know, I just gotta touch it up with some
Okay.
black
You're
paint,
okay? Okay.
you know, it'll be nice. And then I just gotta sign, right? Yeah.
And you can.
And then I
it
can
to
bring it,
town.
yeah, I can bring it Monday morning. Yeah, that goes with that, yeah. Okay, also, just so you know, you remember that body that we found in the South Cemetery? This also, he's also gonna take care of this also, that's included in this price. I had a flush marker, an old flush marker, he's gonna use a flush marker. Remember the body I found, the name was Merrill, in the South Cemetery? And Mr. Porter had sold 4 lots, 1, 2, 3, 4. And he had dug 3 graves, and then when he went to go bury one of the other people,
There was someone,
there was a lady in there from the 1800s. And you guys had said, we gotta mark that. So what I did was I took an old marker,
Yeah.
4-inch, I gave it to Bobby, and we know what the girl's name is. Her name is, man, I'll tell you. Nancy Deneen, D-E-N-N-I-E. Nancy Ann Deneen. And she was 69 years old, she was buried in 1864. So that's the body that Greg found. So we're gonna use that to mark her, okay? So it's a flush marker. So we took care of that. Mr. Merrill, the last one happened to pass, and I just buried him early in the spring. And I put him behind the headstone. Remember we had talked about that? So when I hired the guy to do the ground penetrating radar, so I made sure that was all set, there was nothing there, and there was nothing there, so it worked out, everything worked out good. And so, in his engraving and all that, I'll install it, but he's gonna put the name there, and that's included in his price.
Okay.
So that's all set.
Oh, great, perfect.
Another problem, done.
Hey,
All right.
while you're in that cemetery, south cemetery, we don't have any water over there, right?
No, I already ran out, July 4th, right? I've been
It
saying
ran
it.
out July 4th?
Same one at the north and up by when you come in the first on the right.
That's,
The first one, not the one you go to down below. The first one on the right when you come in the main entrance on the
yeah,
right.
that's empty too?
Yeah, it's empty. That one in the south always empty out July 4th, every year.
Well, we're still in drought conditions,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Yeah, I've never lost the water in the bottom or the one in the old section, but the south and that one all the time. But
Okay.
we had talked about when he gets a pumper truck to come in to do some sewer, not sewer, but drainage work. Hopefully we can get him over there to suck out the ground down there and stuff. And maybe we can.
Okay. It'd work a little better.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
And, okay, so we can get on, all set now?
Yeah. yeah.
Okay, great, thank you very much. Yep, and, just before we get into talking about the sale lot, I did get a call from the Yaskos that have 2 lots in North Cemetery, and the husband's a veteran, so
Yep.
they're deciding to go probably to a veteran ceremony, cemetery,
Oh,
and so they'd like to return the lots, and I don't know if they can, one thought, could they just, can you sell your lot yourself to someone else, or do we have to return it to the,
They sell it back to us.
Yeah.
sell it back to the town?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I guess kind of, so, I mean, unless
And
they,
we've been given the same price that we
yeah,
sold it.
unless they
Well,
want,
it depends, right?
if they want to give it to another family member, then we just have to change the name, you know, that's it.
yeah, but they can't sell to someone else? No, okay, so they sell, we would
Buy it back.
buy
Right,
it back.
Right.
Right,
Yeah.
so the commission
Okay.
would have to decide to, the same price they paid for it, or do we hold
What-
back some of the perpetual care?
Right.
What did you pay for it?
Well,
It
it
would-
more depends on when.
Yeah.
Because we had one situation, they owned it for 25 years and they want
Right.
to sell it back, so, yeah, we've been
Yeah.
maintaining it for
So
25 years.
we took the perpetual care,
Yeah.
and we didn't give any of that money perpetual
Right.
care back. We gave them
Yeah.
back the sale, the burial
Right.
right money, but not the perpetual
Yeah.
care money, because it was 20-something years.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
like,
but then we had another one, it was like
That's what I was
5
asking.
years,
Yeah, I'm
and we
like-
said, all
That's what I was
right,
asking.
they
when
can
you-
have
Yeah,
the perpetual
well, I
care.
think Nancy bought that, well, that was early
I
on.
think it was like 1,200, not the eight.
Yeah.
So maybe.
I mean, that's up to you. If you guys wanna give it for full price back, that's fine. We're gonna turn around and make money on it anyways,
Yeah, I think
so.
we can
if
do
you guys, it's up to you. If you
Yeah,
guys wanna.
I think we can give her the,
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. it's
Okay.
I'm gonna ask her
fine.
for a
Is it in the
letter,
North Cemetery?
ask her to send us an email, you or
Send an email,
someone,
okay.
That's fine.
someone a letter saying they want
Okay.
it.
Is it in the North
So-
Cemetery?
it's
Do we
yeah,
know?
it's
It's in North
Yeah.
Central.
When it's 20 years, yeah,
Yeah.
and then, you know,
But if
I'm not
we-
giving you back, well,
No.
not us, but we,
Okay, so we would be fine to do
Yeah.
just full price, and we'll
uh-oh, we just lost our,
do our new.
Zoom.
No.
It starts after, it's way after 45 minutes.
I'm still there.
Are you?
Nobody else?
boy, they had a nice spot too. They were the last, I'm almost positive, they were the last one in line, right next to the flagpole.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they
yeah,
had a nice-
I'd
they had a
be
spot.
interested, but I'm not to go at the front of the line, but if nobody's bought it, when, give people time to think about it.
Is that where Nancy's is, near the flagpole?
Yeah,
Just
I think
dragging our
I think they're the
feet
last
ourselves.
one in line.
Flat or is it tilted?
No, they're right on top, right next to
Yeah,
the flagpole.
but it has to go back. to the-
But, yeah, he's a veteran, you know what I mean? Probably went you in,
Then you
or,
could
Go
ask
on.
the town to buy it.
Yeah, that would be it. We'll give it a month to, out there in the free market. How does that work in real estate, so it's not?
I wouldn't do
yeah.
anything free.
It's not a real
On the free
deed,
market.
even
No,
though
I
they say it's a
understand.
deed.
Yeah.
It's not a real deed, because a real deed we
First,
sell to
first,
someone.
yes, have it right up.
I tell, when I sell a lot, I tell them, I said, this is a deed, put it with your house deed. Really? Oh, yeah, you don't wanna lose that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so,
That's
they
good
do.
advice.
Yeah, it is. Of course, we have copies, I have a copy, the town has a copy, it's up in the cloud, it's everywhere, But,
Okay, let's get going.
I think our last item was to talk about raising the lot fees. And you had done research and all, and I just plugged in some numbers into Copilot to say how you would do this. And, a couple options. We could keep the remainder of the lots in the current cemeteries at the price they are and just target the back lot expansion. So that was one item. For the back lot expansion, for a motion, we could honor the 800, but establish a prep fee, say, of $250 for each of the 2 lots sold, applicable only to individuals currently on the waiting list who were previously quoted 800. So we could ask for a prep fee just to, recoup. Or we could just, so that I just was, but we can massage this the way you want.
I would just raise the price for every cemetery. We're not just gonna do
And
north.
we don't have nothing left in the south, so we don't have.
Oh, you
to
have
do-
nothing left in
I
this.
got
Well,
six.
It's
six-
still everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, we have 2, 4, 6, we have 6 lots left on the last road, right, for anybody. But yes, there are a couple, there's probably 30 or so in the area. But again, we're leaving those for the people that have family that's died, you know what I
Right.
mean? And there are only 1 or 2, maybe, there's only maybe 1 section or 2 sections that have 2 lots, but they're all 1 section. So we're kind of leaving that for someone, like one of the Proctors, say all the Proctors are all filled, and we got one that's 3 rows over, that's 1 lot, and he wants to be buried in the south with his family.
Right.
Yes, I want to leave that alone. But the
Okay.
6 on the bottom, we'll sell those, the rest of them. And then when we get into the north, the same thing. The 1800s, there's a lot of areas that have 1 or 2 here and there. I don't want to sell those. Leave those for the family that when they come in. And I sell them. People want to be close to their family, so you leave that.
You selling them at a different price?
No, same
Oh,
same price.
That's what I'm saying.
Same price.
The price should be the same.
Yeah.
I agree,
Those
I agree.
cemeteries.
Yeah, you're gonna raise the price above the board, just do it.
Right.
Everybody can't, yeah, you don't wanna start messing around with stuff like that.
And Fish Street is just,
That's
it's
it, yeah, all
close.
that, oh yeah, that's,
Okay.
so yeah, I would raise them, Mike,
And right now, we're at what, 800?
So just straight, we'll raise the price.
Yeah.
Okay.
all three things. Price of the lot, the opening fee for the full burial, and the opening fee for a cremation. And then if you guys decide to do something with the niche wall, that's up to you.
Okay, so right now,
So right now, yeah.
let's put the prices that we are now at.
So think about the prices that we're getting now. So
Yeah.
for $800 for 1 lot, that includes 1 burial plus 10 cremations.
Correct.
So most cemeteries, I don't think they do it that way. I mean, that's a lot of people fitting in a lot. So I'm thinking that $800 is a steal for that, for
Yeah,
the number of
it
people.
is.
I mean, granted, probably we don't have 10 people in cremations.
No, the most I have 1 lady with 4, the full body's down. The most I have out of 10 cremations is 4. She's got 4 of her kids on top. That's the most I got. I got a lot that have 3, and there's tons that have 2, but matter of fact, I think St. Leo's and St. Cecilia's, you're only allowed 2 cremations per full body lot. So, we allow 10, and we only have, I mean, like I said,
So 4 is our max right now.
right now, that's 4, that's it, you know. But as time goes on, I'm sure it'll fill in. you know.
So we have 800 right now. I don't know how long ago I think it's been 800 for,
It was 600, wasn't it? 600 there
Yeah,
for a
so
little while,
about
when you came
2
on
years
board.
ago, 3 years
Yeah,
ago,
yeah,
you bumped it up a little bit.
yeah.
So for instance, Groton is $17.50 for a plot,
One plot.
and that's 1 full burial and 2 cremations.
Right.
I think that we definitely need to be.
we're
much
talking
higher.
about per grave here though.
Right.
And we have to sell 2 at a time. We don't have to, but we have been,
Right,
unless
so,
someone's single and they
Right.
don't have another
so what
person.
I've been doing is, you know, from past years and past commissions, I've always tried to sell 2 lots.
Right,
And when the family says, well, we don't really need 2 lots, you know, and I try to explain to them, you know, if you have 2 lots, you know, mother and father, and then you have children, you know, then the next thing you know, they're buying 3 and 4 lots because now they're thinking of their kids. So the 2 lot minimum is still pretty good because
right, yeah.
the only time I only do 1 lot for you guys is when it's kind of a hardship, you know, there's only 1 person in the family, you know, something's going on, they're all by themselves, you know, okay, they don't have a lot of money, you know, then I'll sell
Well, if there's a person that's not married,
Yeah,
well,
right, that's what I mean, yeah.
then, yeah,
So they don't have a
so
lot of money, you know,
So-
so,
that would be just a 1 grave.
1 grave.
Okay.
But that doesn't happen all the time, once in a while, but, you know, somebody will be adamant.
So right now, when we do 800, you've been collecting 1,600, because there's 2 graves.
No, if I sell just 1 lot, it's 800, and I collect that 800.
But you've been selling 2 at a time.
Right, exactly, so I get
So
the
it's
16,
1600.
correct, that's correct, yes.
Okay.
yeah. So I think,
I think a minimum should be at least 1,000.
I
I would
think,
think higher.
I would
I would think
think higher.
like $1,200.
1,200?
Yeah, I had 11, but 1,200 is fine too.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
because
I said minimum, so,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think I may have said something at the last meeting, you know, I would say 500 for a full body and 300 for a cremation. That's, you
Yeah,
know,
I think
and
that's-
still do the first, remember like I was telling you, still do the first one free.
Right.
You know, I know it's, people, you know, there's some people out there say, nah, you can't give them free. But you know what, it's still Lunenburg, it's still family, you know,
Mhm.
there's only 13,000 people here, you know. First one's free, whether it's cremation or full body.
Mhm.
And then as time goes on, you know, then maybe you guys can raise it up a little higher. I mean, you're way below everybody else.
So if there's a mother and father passed away in a car accident, you only collect 800? First
Well-
one's free?
So if they don't, the first one would be free. So if they already own a lot for $800 and they're killed in a car accident and the mother they both want to be cremated, well, whatever it is, the first one's free. And then the second one would be $300. Well, 100. Well, right now it's 100.
Yeah, so that's
I
That's
think
for the-
reasonable
that's
for
the
Right.
the
dig the
1,200,
grave.
because your first burial is free.
Not to sell the lot, it's to
Right.
dig the
Where you
grave.
paid.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
Oh,
the second
okay.
burial is
Yeah.
the 500 or 300 for cremation.
If you go up, yeah, right, exactly. So,
Yeah.
so when I sell a lot, so someone buys 2 lots, somebody's passed away. So that lot, they just paid $1,600 and that body's going in for free because it's the first one.
Right, right.
Right. So, it's totally up to you guys if you want to keep that
I think
one
we
free.
should be in par with everyone else.
Does everyone else, you've been calling around, do they do the first one free?
I think every place is different.
Yeah, every place is different. But you definitely want to get your numbers up higher.
But they do charge. I mean,
Yeah.
it
So
shouldn't
what
be
you're saying is
$100.
that it would be 1,600 for 2 graves plus the first one's free, but the second one to dig would be another
500?
$500.
500.
Could be 500,
So
right?
it'd be 2,100.
But you're gonna raise the rates on the 800. So if you say, like Donna said, 1,200, so 1,200, that's 2,400 now. So now it's 2,400 for 2 lots, right? First one's free, and if it's a full body, the second one, it's 500 instead of 200. If it's a cremation, it's 300. Those are pretty decent numbers. Those aren't really,
Right, so now you're at 2,900 for 2 lots, say.
yeah,
But the first one's
So
free.
that's
first one's free. I
So
would
that's
stay
what,
with that,
14,
unless you wanna go a little higher with the
No,
numbers.
per lot.
Okay.
Yeah, Donna's right. 1,700. I mean, they're paying $2,000 for just one lot. One lot, $2,000.
The other thing to think about is, this is now, who knows what's gonna happen 2 or 3 years from now? Maybe green burials are gonna be really big, maybe then we make an adjustment for something then. I mean, we can always change things going forward,
So you're suggesting 1,200
yes.
per
Per lot.
Yeah.
per
One
lot?
lot, yeah.
And are we gonna change anything on the digging and?
You
Yeah,
should.
yeah, absolutely,
I
sure.
think we should just do it in one fell swoop.
Yep. Yep,
I think we should do it in one fell swoop,
yeah.
not
Okay.
piecemeal it,
But-
just say, okay, this is what we're gonna do, and this is when we're gonna do it.
What's the
by.
digging now, 500,
For a full body, it's only $200,
200?
and a cremation's 100. You wanna jack the full body up to 500, and jack the cremation up to 300.
So the cremation is currently 100, correct?
Yeah,
I think that's reasonable.
it's very reasonable compared to other towns.
Cremation's 100, you wanted to go to 3?
Mhm.
And the full body is 500?
Well, it's 200 now, we're
200.
500. Go to 500, yeah.
And the 800, you wanna go to 1,200?
Yeah, and you're still gonna be way below everybody else.
Okay.
So the 500 for the full body, that's for the digging?
Yeah.
And that's for both graves? Or are you doing each one separate?
Well, if like your scenario, if 2 people got killed, the family would come in, buy 2 lots.
Your 1,000?
If they're both full bodies, one would be free and the other one would be $500. But they just spent $2,400 on 2 lots. So, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Oh, and what was the 500 and 300 originally?
500 is for full body,
And what are we charging now?
200.
200.
And the
So-
cremation is It's 100 right now, and we wanna raise it to 300. And that's pretty reasonable, Mike, like I said, it's,
Now, where does that money go to?
as in, it goes to the burial rights and perpetual care, so we'll have to figure out.
I thought the town got some, didn't the town,
Well,
doesn't the town get?
it goes to the perpetual care and burial rights, so we'd have to figure that out, I mean, we
But the
could,
town doesn't get anything under their.
well, it goes
Yeah.
under the perpetual care, and
No, I
which
know
they get
that.
interest on.
Which is still part of us.
Yeah.
But I thought part of it went to the town,
It does.
like their general fund, the
Right.
town.
Well, the
Right
general,
now, $100, right? Burials, $3,800 for
Yeah.
38 burials, so $100,
They get 100 for each person.
right?
what do they take that out of, Bill? Do they take it out of the perpetual care or
The burial rates, I
the
believe.
burial rights? So when they take that $100 out, where's the $500 go for Saturday? That goes into the general fund?
Yeah,
So
See, I don't know why
so
that-
the burial fees are really your guys to worry about, because the money's going into the general fund.
no, only $100 out of it,
Yeah.
Oh, out of the current,
yeah.
out of the current 200, you get half, 100.
But we're still losing because you're saying every time someone passes away, the first one's free. So if the husband passes away, the wife's still alive,
Mhm.
you're gonna bury him for free.
The first one's free. That's the way it's been for as
Yeah.
long as I know.
So we only get 1,200 for that 2 plots.
Okay, well, why don't we first get the plot fee
Yep.
of 1,200 agreed to.
Okay.
Now currently at 800, we take 500 of that and put it into sale lots and 300 into perpetual care. So if we go to 1,200,
So that
I
will,
should have brought the sheet.
yeah.
would,
We had, yeah, we were talking about that. We're trying to figure out how much, we'd have to break that up.
I see what
Did
you're
I,
saying.
no, I didn't bring it today.
yeah, if we said, if
So you
we
just
said,
wanted to break down.
So let's see,
1,200, this
So
would be
if we do,
equal to what?
if we do 800, it's 5 and 3, right? 800 is 5 and 3.
That sounds right.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's 800, 5, 6, 7, it's 800, so 5 and 3. So if it's 1,200,
750,
12 is 4.
well, that would be the equals.
So would that be 750?
So it doesn't all go into one account, you're splitting into 2 accounts?
Yeah, perpetual care and burial rights, yeah. So we just gotta figure out where the split is. He's got a sheet on that could tell us that, but we can figure that out. That's not a big deal.
Can't get in there right now.
There we go.
That's all right, we can, so we'll let you know what it is. It's,
I think
oh, you
Mike
found
has
it?
figured it out.
So this would be,
Yeah, 750, yeah.
sale of lots, and this would be, actual care. If you wanna break it to $50 or do 800 and 400, do we want a little more in the sale of lots?
Well, I think we'd have to ask the
Because-
town, I think we'll have to ask Mylene that.
Oh, is that
Well, I
is there a
think-
rule of the
I
split?
think there's gonna be, yeah, I think there's gonna be something that we're gonna have to ask on it, what the split would be on 1,200. And Mylene would have to tell us that.
Yeah, cause right now the 800, if we say, 300 and 500,
Right.
so you got, you know, three eighths of.
So that's what it'll probably be, 750 and 450.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that would be the same proportion.
Okay, so times 2, so,
Yeah.
so 24, so 24, now,
2,400 total.
now what, do the numbers for the, thank you, Mike.
Right. Oh, okay.
So it'd be 1,500
15.
All right, there you go,
and then 900.
15 and 9, yeah.
And the perpetual care we don't use, right? We just use the
Just use the interest.
sale of lots and the interest.
So you're getting $1,500 in your account every 2 lots I sell,
Right.
instead of,
Well, not really, because one's free.
1,000.
no, that's the burial, that's just buying the lots, you're gonna get that $1,500. You're gonna get that $1,500 in your sale of lots account. And then you're gonna get, if the, like you said, 2 people killed in a crash, you're gonna get an extra $500 for a full body. First one's free. So
Oh, you're talking about the digging part, that's
Yeah,
what you're talking about, the
right,
burial.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're making money on that too.
We're making significantly
I hate to
more.
say it like that, you're making money on that too, but, yeah.
Right. Well,
Okay,
you're
so we'll do
getting
the
an extra
1,200.
500 per set of lots.
Mhm.
And then the 900 goes into perpetual care, so that's only gonna come out as interest on
yeah,
that.
900, interest on 900.
You know, and we're
That's
saying
we
we
can
probably
use that.
can't upset the ratio,
Mhm, probably not.
Nah,
so we'll keep the ratio the same,
yeah.
and that's good.
And then you wanna do the other ones too, which was the
Should we do this as a?
cremation and the full body?
You wanna do one at a time?
Do you wanna do this as a motion to, for the lot fee?
Just get it done.
Yes.
Just do the whole thing.
But, and then,
Do it all together.
Do it
That
all
way
to-
it's easier on me.
Get it
when I
all
start
done. Because
talking.
they're
we
gonna,
don't know how you're splitting out the.
I think you got it right, Mike. I think you got it right.
Yeah, this is right.
Yeah.
But then for when we talk about the burial fees,
Well,
we don't know how much is going to the town,
no,
unless you just wanna,
that the burial rights, the $500 goes right to your account. The burial rights goes right to your account for burial.
oh,
The
okay.
Saturday $500, which I think we should increase
Oh,
that
okay.
also. That goes into the general fund.
Oh,
We don't even see that, but that's something I've been telling Bill. I don't know why he doesn't get that money to reimburse his account
Right.
on his employee,
Right.
me.
has it always
That's
been
true,
that way,
that's,
Saturday?
I don't understand why the town does that, but.
Okay. Well, we can make a motion to do all the rate changes,
I
and
think so.
then
Yeah,
we can circle back
Yeah.
on if we have to, the proportion of these that
Yeah,
go.
because everybody, a lot of people in my folder,
Okay,
I told them, I don't know what the prices are gonna be yet. So, everybody's kinda curious to know what we're gonna do. So if you do that tonight,
so when do we wanna make it effective for?
that's a
The
good.
first of the month.
Well, today is the 25th, do you think we can do with that? Will that give Todd enough?
well, it's the
time?
fiscal year. I would, actually,
It's a good time.
it's a good time, Dave.
Yeah.
That's right, July
So that's
1st.
2027.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's the fiscal year start.
So
Is it
do we have to
July 1st?
advertise
Is that
this
what you're
in
saying?
Huh?
July
newspaper or
1st?
Yeah,
anything?
that's a good
Will
idea.
that give you
Think
enough
so,
time to
yeah.
call these people as well?
Out of
That's-
courtesy,
Oh, yeah,
maybe. but
yeah,
I don't
because
think
as we start
required.
doing the construction, I'm sure they'll all start. I told them I'd be talking to them when everything starts and gets going, because I'm gonna start off with the first people that's talked about it, and then let them pick their lot. Like I said, when I go to let them start buying, I'm not gonna let them just go anywhere. We're gonna start in one corner,
Right,
and we're gonna
Right.
work our way out,
Okay. I guess my last, I didn't realize about Saturdays. How do we get around that? We don't bury on Saturdays?
What's that?
some places don't bury, some places offer like Monday through Friday and then only on a Saturday. I've seen some places not include Sundays, but it's entirely how you guys.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's legal to bury on Sunday or a holiday. Pretty sure that's a law.
But usually it's more.
I'm questioning the Saturday. We're not getting anything.
No, well, that's what I was telling Bill. Well,
You should get
you
more.
guys don't get nothing, but you get the sale of the burial. So if it's a $500 dig, you're gonna get that
Oh.
$500.
Okay.
Bill's not even gonna get the $500 for the Saturday. It's gonna go to the general fund, which I've been telling him for years. That money should go back to him to
Right.
reimburse him to pay me.
But the 500, we don't get that for the,
Not the
On
Saturday.
It
No.
goes right to the
Wait a
town.
second.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
If you bury on a Saturday, okay, you bury on a Friday, your second burial, they pay 500. If you bury the second on a Saturday, they pay 500 plus 500.
500, exactly.
So that we do get the first 500,
Right.
the other 500 as the Saturday fee goes into the general
General
fund.
fund, right. That's
oh,
correct.
there's an extra 500 fee. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's an additional adder.
Right. Well, right now, it's
For
only
a
200.
Saturday?
Right now, it's only
Yeah.
200 if I
So
take
in other
a
words,
full
if somebody
body.
is gonna be buried, I'm sorry, I'm not
I'm
clear.
sorry.
So, because some places I've seen, you pay a premium to be buried on a Saturday.
Which is
Right.
$500.
We do.
Which
Okay.
is $500. Whether it's a cremation or a full body, it's still $500. But we don't see that money. You guys don't see it,
So
he don't see
if
it.
you bury somebody on a Friday,
Yep.
and it's a paid, it's still
It's-
500?
Well, no, it's, well, right now, it's only 100, or 200 for the body.
But what I'm saying, if we increased it,
Yeah,
if
you guys will
somebody-
get the
We see the
500.
first
I don't care
500.
about where the money's going, I'm saying, does somebody have to pay, a lot of places charge more to be buried on a Saturday?
And we do.
Because you guys are working overtime.
Right, we do, we charge
So-
extra $500, that's
You
right.
do, okay.
Yeah.
So it's 1,000.
Right,
Well,
It's 1,000.
it'll be 500 for the body and 500 for the Saturday service.
Okay,
right,
that's-
it's 1,000.
And then if
But we
it's
don't see
Monday-
it.
But if it's Monday through Friday service,
It's just regular $500.
okay, so
That's it.
it's.
No extra money, just
So, okay, so it's
$500.
500.
And that goes to you.
It's 500 Monday through Friday, and
Yeah.
then Saturday it's 1,000.
That's correct. And Monday through
Okay.
Friday, that burial rights, $500, goes directly
I
to you
think we
guys.
should make it clear, maybe I wasn't, okay.
No, I didn't know that either, Donna, so.
Right? I mean,
Okay,
That's what
well,
I
Yeah,
that's.
that's a
good to know.
service fee for
Well,
Saturday.
yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, you should, because most people, you're working on Saturday, and you guys are working Monday through Friday.
yeah.
Okay, so we
So
would
we
want.
can call it service fee, we can call it a Saturday fee. I don't,
It's
but
Saturday.
Well, it says
That's
on, it says right on my paperwork, it says, Saturday, weekend service,
Mhm.
weekend work.
okay.
service.
So what we're doing, we'd be going.
So you
for-
got 2,400,
from
500,
200
and
to 500.
300.
The cremation would be from 100
Well,
to
we're just going with
300.
one lot at the moment, so
Yeah.
1,200,
And then
1,200 for the
Monday through
first
Friday
grave,
service
1,200.
is
yeah, 500 for the full
Saturdays.
body,
500 and 300.
and then 300 for the cremation. Now, times two,
That's like
Well,
the.
well, the
internal-
500 is that 500.
and then 2,400.
So Saturday would be
An additional 500.
an additional 500.
So 500 and 500.
Yeah,
But that's just for Saturday.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
That's after we raise the rates.
So you're looking at 29,
yes.
So you'd want a
$3,200
motion to,
the new one
We
for the
should
burial.
probably
Yeah.
clarify on
Everything.
the website in a manner
Well, no.
that other people, because I've looked at how people.
You gotta
put it
separate the
in some
cremation.
places make it very clear, and I think we have to make it very clear.
Yeah. See, the Saturday, $500, we don't even see that money, so I
Right.
don't know who raises that rate. I don't know who
yeah, I
would be in
think
charge of
we
that.
stay away from that fee. We don't need to touch the fee for Saturday if
Right,
it's not
just keep it,
coming to
keep it
us.
500, right, doesn't do nothing for
Um,
us, right.
You know, that would be the town one to
Well,
solicit.
they
us
may
to
actually,
publish
once
a
they see
higher
this
fee.
meeting, they may say,
Yeah.
we're gonna raise it, we're gonna raise it.
So the lots, we're gonna do 1,200.
Mhm.
The full body, we're gonna do 500. Cremation, 3.
Yes.
On any particular person, if there's no cremation, we're gonna get 2,900. Because there's no cremation, normally.
Well, that, okay. Well, let's just focus on a motion. So we want to set the price of a standard one grave lot at $1,200. And rate,
Full-
and set the price of a
body.
full body burial at 500 and a cremation at 300.
That's correct.
Effective FY 2027.
Which includes,
July 1st, yeah.
which includes the niche wall. The niche wall would be $300 in the niche wall also.
Okay.
You gotta keep it across the board,
And what is the niche wall now?
100,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so now when we go to sell a niche
Mhm.
for 1,000, instead of they're still gonna get that one free one, but now it's, instead of $100 for the second one, it's gonna be $300 now.
So a niche wall space is 1,000,
Right, that's correct.
but we're not gonna raise that.
Nope, unless you want to. No, okay.
I think that's a good number, right?
I think it's a good number.
Okay.
So the niche wall, one person's free, you said?
Still, that one is free, yeah. But now it's gonna be 300 for the second one, Dave.
Okay,
Just like the, in the ground.
right.
Okay.
And what's that 1,000 you were just talking about?
That's the niche
Like-
wall space.
Oh, the
cost,
space.
Did you eat?
I think that,
And we're gonna keep that the same?
yes.
Okay.
Did you go? Tomatoes?
You wanna,
You like that?
for the rules and regulations, you're gonna change that and then pass it out to everybody, so we have it? Because we're gonna have to, let the town know, too.
Right.
We have to
Yeah.
put it in the
It's
rules
go
and
to town
regulations.
clerk.
Right, we got a lot to do on those rules and regulations before we do anything on that yet. Still
Well,
working
they
on it.
changed this, we gotta.
Well,
get
we gotta
that
change
over to
this
the town
first.
clerk.
Before
for the-
July
oh,
1st.
For the, just for the pricing,
Yeah.
Right, pricing,
okay.
Let's just do the pricing today.
right.
Yeah, so we wanna set the price of a one grave lot at 1,200.
Mhm.
Correct.
We want to set the
Full body,
price of a full body burial at 500,
correct,
a cremation at 300,
correct.
and an opening of the niche wall at 300.
Correct.
For the second.
But it's still, you should.
No charge for the first
First,
burial
correct,
or
right.
cremation.
Now, what you gotta do now is you have to remember, we're selling 2 lots at a time. So that's that information. Now you have to set it up for 2 lot minimum.
Mhm.
So now you gotta add double those numbers now. Well, the first number, which is the lots, so you have to double that now. So
Right,
it's gonna say
Yep,
2 lot
24.
minimum, now it's gonna be
24.
$2,400. And then, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay.
yep,
Because I'm gonna continue to sell 2 at a time like I've been doing for 12 years.
Okay.
That's the way it was, that's the way it was handed to me, and that's the way I tried to do everything. And the only changes we had were changes into the numbers, you know, and stuff, not crazy things got changed, like, you know, so, that's good, that's what we want, you know, just,
make a motion that we change the figures for one lot burial, $1,200, 2 lots, $2,400.
right,
Full body, $500. Cremation, $300.
Mhm.
Niche wall, the first one's free, second one is $300.
I second the
Effective,
motion.
effective 7/1.
Effective
Yes,
7/1,
yes.
sure,
26.
there you go.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, Mike, but the people in here, we're still gonna be at, we're still at that, you know, there's a cutoff, you know, like I said, there's like 12 people that I still told them $800, right?
But
Did you
But-
tell them? I thought you
Yeah.
told them
We're
No,
gonna-
no, I did this, remember we
the
had said,
17 people?
well, out of the 17, there's like eight or nine that still are at $800. But then I have a cutoff date, there's a cutoff that I know which lady it is. And from there on in, I kept telling everybody, I don't know what the price is, I can't give it to you at $800.
Mhm.
Okay, okay.
So, quick question.
Yep.
So these people here, you're gonna give them a heads up, how much of time are you going to allow them to decide? I mean, are you gonna say, we'll give you a
What,
week? a
I'm
month?
sure once we get equipment in there, I'm sure all these people are gonna start calling. And then I know where the cutoff is, and I'll start telling everybody to, you know, generate that
So
money.
of the 12, there's 8 or 9?
There's like 8, there's like,
There's 8 of them that you,
I counted, what, 17 earlier? So there's 8 that are at the $800,
Okay.
not 12. They're at
There's
8.
9
But
of
then
them.
after that, there's.
the 9 of them.
Right, they're underneath.
Okay,
They're gonna be at what you guys just voted
Right.
on, all right?
okay.
Okay.
Oh, I see
Alright.
what you're saying. But are they gonna pay in advance?
I hope so. And once they see I'm sure they will. I mean, they wanna buy the lot, they gotta pay for it, you know? But I tried to keep everybody in order.
Yep.
And I wanted to be fair, you know?
And what we just voted is for all the lots, no matter where.
Everywhere else,
Everywhere.
everything else from here on in is gonna be at the, except for a
I know
couple,
what
except
you're
for a
saying.
couple, okay.
You're
all right,
saying
yeah.
that the 800, you're giving them that, but everything after that is gonna
Right.
be at the prices that we've made effective as of.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah, it's got 8
Yeah.
people in the folder that.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
okay, I
right
just
here.
wanted to understand it.
Yeah. This is a big folder.
And then the other 9 people, he's gonna increase the rate.
Buying lots and niche wall spaces located,
Mm-hmm.
so this, you know, this whole thing right here, look at them all. I got tons of them. These are people that wanna go, look at it, there's another whole set right here, all these people right here. Look at it, this is all the burial rights agreement, because they just wanted to, you know.
Mike,
But people should get these things out of the way.
Yep,
Okay.
Is it time for a snack?
okay.
I know.
Are we good? Does that cover it then?
I think
Yeah.
so, I think so.
Okay.
Now I can start talking to people and tell them
Okay,
they can start writing checks.
okay, great,
Very
great.
good.
Okay, any other items here? Our next meeting is July 30th at 6, so we can wrap up that Sims and any other loose ends. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion, we adjourn at 7:56 PM.
I second the motion. 7:56.
All in favor?
I should bring my
Aye.
pajamas by now.
Aye.